Hello and welcome back to Immortal Realms Vampire Wars. We're going to be going over to the manor in just a second because I would like to be able to turn an additional lord finally. I mean, really, it's taken us a long time to get to this point. So let's have a look. All human units? What kind of human units can we get? That's kind of weird. Anyway, what is this? Legendary Commander, no, okay. I guess this one is going to be the one we'll go for because lifesteal's really good, blood barrier's fantastic, and so on and so forth. Unfortunately, this Lord doesn't have amazing abilities. I mean, Blood Drinker is pretty good. Warrior units in the army gaining plus 5% attack, that's pretty good. But human units? I'm not entirely sure what kinds of human units they're talking about. But, well... I'm happy to do it. Happy to do it. So let's have a look. I'm going to basically put him around here so that he can pretty much just build up as much as he could possibly want to. And he's really good with warrior units, isn't he? So anytime I can get warrior units, we should be in a good situation. I guess direwolves. I guess we'll just get a whole bunch of direwolves from the Dracal Forest right there. That's probably the way to go. But we also want to get him some really good blacksmith items. So I think we're going to do that. Actually, wait a minute. I don't want to play that just yet because what I want to do is I want to improve this and unlock tier 2 weapons and armor. And let's now do that. There we go. Okay, so let's take a look. Overkill keyword, enraged keyword sounds the most fun, I think. Yes. Yeah, enraged keyword sounds great because he doesn't have any keywords whatsoever, so definitely going to be useful. And now we should probably get some more. So let's have a look. Regeneration keyword. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Gonna buy that. Thank you. And I can't do anything else, obviously, because you can only buy from it one time per turn, unless you have a card that can allow you to do that. So we're just going to go over to the forest now. And there we have it. All right. So unfortunately, the enemy is going to take, I think, our home area, which is kind of grinding my gears at this point. It is kind of grinding my gears that they're going over there. But I can't really do much about it, you know? Can't really do much about it. I'm going to use Revitalize here, which is going to allow us to take this keep. We're going to be building the Order Signed in Blood upgrade so that we can do something next turn a little bit more extended. And we're going to be doing a little bit of constructing. Oh yeah, I don't even have tier 2 units. That's a bit problematic, but I suppose it's not necessarily mattering that much, I suppose. So I'm just going to build tier 3 instead, and we'll go for veterans, and then we'll just recruit. Well, I can't actually recruit any, so I guess I'll just use mobilize. Can I still not do it? No. Okay, I guess I'll just get some feral wolves then. Okay. Hopefully there aren't going to be any armies in this area. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, that's good. Okay, so she's obviously going to be moving towards our villages and our keep, as you can see. And hopefully we're going to be able... I mean, she hasn't taken that one over there, which is kind of strange. So that means she wants to meet us in battle, I think. She definitely wants to meet us in battle or something like that. So that's a bit worrying, isn't it? Oh, well. There we go. Okay, so we've gained this. We're going to go for lifesteal because that's a fantastic card. And we now want to take this village. There we go. Could feed here. It's winter, so I'm actually going to do that. And there we go. All right. Think that's fine. It's going to be a bit problematic going forward. We need to basically eliminate both of their armies. So we're going to need to spend some cash. Ooh, probably on the main army. Going to spend some cash on the main army to try and get some additional units. Probably go over to... Ooh, hello. Ooh, that was close. Okay, that was actually really, really close. Gonna go for this. And we're gonna go for craft, revitalize, and inspire the troops. That's all fantastic. And I could do a ritual here. Removes all of your Lord's current combat card upgrades and lets you redistribute them. Don't need to do that. I am perfectly fine with what I've done. And we can now move over here. Yeah, we're a little bit injured. This guy's 150 in combat strength. I'm gonna revitalize again. Even though I don't really want to do that, I'm gonna do it just purely for the fact that I can then claim this. And then I will... I guess we'll just attack. We have 161. What does he have? Draco Riders, Draco Warriors, Half-Bloods. Wow, this guy's got some insane units. We're gonna have to fight him, unfortunately. I would love to just auto-resolve against this guy to try and prevent him from, well, potentially killing some people, but seems like we're gonna have to do that. And wow, look at that. Our healing is going to be very difficult to pull off as well. Heal units using Blood Drinker, Lifesteal, or Death Tap to rank up. That's always annoying, isn't it? All right, so let's get our werewolves here. Actually, let's get one over here and one over here, and then we'll just move all of our archers up ahead, and then we'll just do that. All right, so Vlad can now move. Let's have a look at this. That's 10% health regeneration. I think he already has that, so it's not really necessary for him, but we're going to move him around about here. Bear in mind that he now has 15 additional HP as well, thanks to some of our clan legacy upgrades. Oh, those knights are coming way too close. Way too close. They don't realize. They don't realize what kind of a mistake that they've made. They don't. Alright, yeah, this is going to be very simple for us. We're just going to literally be able to kill them without any problems whatsoever. I'm going to use a blood barrier on Vlad right away. Okay, there we go. We're going to use aimed shot. We're just going to focus down the riders, basically. I should probably do some damage. I'm going to do one more hit, just in case Vlad can't do that much damage, which is highly unlikely, but, you know. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's just kill it. Let's just kill this thing, because we can do that. And then we can just save Vlad's extreme power for something else. And what is this? Ooh, that's basically pointless. That is basically pointless for me right now. So I guess I'm just going to move here anyway and just kind of block off the bridge. That's exactly what I wanted to do with these werewolves. And maybe I can move over here with these guys. Alright. Okay, so Vlad, you're basically just going to go over here and murder these guys. Can I use anything else? I could use Lifesteal. That makes no difference. Bloodlust seems pretty fun, so let's use that. Oh, almost a one-hit kill. Almost a one-hit kill. Let's do it. Boom. Anytime we can basically get Vlad or any tanky unit in a bottleneck situation where they can only be attacked by 1 or 2 units at once, that's literally the best possible situation for us. From a strategic standpoint, of course. Oh, wow. Those riders are making a grievous error once again. And look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. These guys are not going to be able to get through that werewolf, well, pretty much at all, I don't think. I think it's going to take them a very long time indeed, if they're even going to get through it. And as you can see, Vlad is just absolutely murdering everything in sight. So once again, we're just going to be firing at the riders with pretty much every single one of our archers, and that's exactly the reason why I wanted to keep them all in the same sort of area. There we go. And there we go. Perfect. Absolutely perfect right there. And now we're just going to do some damage. I don't really care to really do anything else with the werewolves. We only need to do a little bit of damage. And we are also going to be moving... I don't want to move up here, right here, because that's going to give 2 different angles of attack. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move here instead, and then we'll just do some massive damage. Oh yeah, just do some massive damage. All right, so let's have a look. We could kill this guy if we use Drain Life, or we could use Bloodstorm. Gonna use Bloodstorm. And boom. Yeah, I think we're pretty good here. Bloodlust is being used. I'm not sure if I agree about that. I probably would have used it on a unit that was already enraged or something like that. That probably would have been a better idea. Let's do some damage to these riders because they might very well be able to deal some pretty good damage to us. I'm gonna just do aim shot here because I can't get in range of the riders, unfortunately. There we go. Maybe the werewolves will need to attack from behind here. They might need to do that. Yeah, seems like these werewolves will need to turn around and just hit this guy once. There we go. Those are dead. This guy's dead as well. Yeah, it feels like to me, this guy made all the wrong moves and I made all the right moves for once. Isn't that crazy? I mean, it seems like that to me at least, because every single move he's made has basically made it possible for my units to pretty much counter him in every single situation that we found ourselves in. As you can see, Vlad is just, you know, he can take basically anyone on 1 versus 1. And that's exactly what I'm doing here. I'm forcing the AI in taking him 1 versus 1. And, I mean, that's the thing. What are you going to do? Like, even a player, right? So let's say I was playing against another player. What are they going to do to try and prevent this one-on-one situation from occurring? Well, the one thing that they could do is move away. That's it. They could literally just move away from that situation. They could just retreat. You know, strategic retreat is a thing, you know, and I know some people think that retreating in games is quote-unquote weak or cowardly, but actually not, because if you strategically retreat in this kind of situation, let's say Vlad just wants to stand here, and let's say he doesn't have regeneration already, but he does. But let's say that he doesn't, and he's standing in this regeneration. What are you going to do? He's just too powerful. He's just too powerful. So you're going to move away, aren't you? You're going to move away. You're going to run all the way back into like a corner or something like that, where you can potentially force a fight where Vlad is cornered from multiple sides. And then maybe you will have the opportunity to take him down. And that's the kind of thing I'm talking about. You've got to be open to all kinds of avenues of a different attack. You can't just force through something because, you know, you think it's cowardly or whatever, you know. In that kind of situation, you've got to do anything you've got to do whatever it takes to maximize your efficiency and to minimize your casualties, and that's pretty much all you really need to do as a commander in these kinds of situations. I'm acting like this is real life, of course, but this is the thing. It's a vampire game, and there's supernatural enemies, and I'm like, yes, you must make sure that they march and make sure that they support themselves and support each other and so on. But yeah, pretty funny. Anyway, you can just ignore me. Yes, but that's the point. I really like this game, and I personally feel like the only thing that could be done, as I say, with the AI is to have them be a little bit more, should we say, a little bit more cautious about things. And look at this, an absolutely flawless victory. I believe my units took probably a grand total of like 50 damage. Vlad, of course, took a little bit of damage here and there, but he is just crazy. He is really, really crazy. And there you go. We were able to eliminate one of their stronger armies. I say that every single time, hilariously enough, but it is true. We were able to eliminate them. And I guess what I could do is take a look at the prison here. Let's have a look at what we could get. Ooh, a tyrant might be quite fun. Yeah, I think one of these guys might be quite fun. Let's get him. Let's get him. All right, let's go back to the forest there. And then we will go to the next turn. I actually wonder how much territory these guys own. I would assume it's pretty much, well, it's pretty much everything, I would assume, there that we can't see. I think they own everything. So it's going to be very difficult for us to try to expand against them, I think. But I hope that we'll be able to do something about that. How are they able to move so far? Okay, well, let's go to the Wishing Stone. We're going to claim this first, then we'll go to the Wishing Stone. There we go. We'll inspire the troops, and we'll get some more action points, hopefully. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Now we can move on to the blacksmith, or we can go on here. I'm actually going to go this way because there's a city here. Nice. Yes. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. We're going to use consume here just for... oh, I can't actually do that because I don't own it. Okay, yeah. Going to need to wait a little bit then for that. And... now I'm kind of wondering where our income has gone. I would assume it is literally just because the enemy has taken a whole bunch from us. Can't tell what kind of strength this is, but they have quite a few archers. They do have Dracul warriors, I think, and various other people, but that shouldn't be too strong potentially. Okay, let's move over here. And we're going to use consume on these guys. There we go. It's going to give me 36 blood, which is pretty good in my opinion. And then we'll go back to the blacksmith. Alright. Okay, so they're going to take that city down there, which is going to be a pretty significant hit to us. But I'm hopeful that we will continue expanding ourselves. And of course, we need to continue recruiting for our newly acquired lord. That's one of the best things that we can possibly do. Let's have a look here. Okay, so blood drinker keyword, basically pointless in my opinion. Okay, I'm going to use craft here. I mean, it's going to gain blood drinker anyway, so I think I'm going to go for this because it's going to get us more attack. I mean, I believe that this guy can level up and gain blood drinker as a result anyway, so we're just going to give him that. And is there anywhere else that I can really head to kind of get an advantage? We might be able to go to the Wishing Stone and maybe do something there. Yeah, we might be able to. Okay, what about... oh, this is basically pointless. I'm going to go for the Lord 200 experience so we can level them up. We're going to go for ineptitude because minus 50% attack is actually very strong, especially considering some of the enemy units can hit quite hard. And there's a quest being complete as well, which is very nice. There's a portal here. Ooh, that's interesting. There's also a keep over there too. And there's a village there as well. Right. I think we're going to go this way. Maybe I should have upgraded the city. I mean, I probably should have upgraded the city, to be honest. I feel like the upgrades are very much worth it. There's another... oh, wow. That army is really weak. I could probably deal with that army pretty easily if I had Vlad over here or something. Maybe I should actually do that, where I should take Vlad back to defend, and I should take the other unit forward. Yeah, that might be an idea. I'm going to take the Expand the Kingdom quest because we're going to be capturing quite a few provinces going forward here. So let's just capture this. I was thinking about feeding there, but I would like to take the keep. Because here's the thing. Anytime you can take a keep, you basically prevent enemy lords from being able to respawn there. At least that's how I've come to understand it. So it's pretty powerful to be able to do that. Okay, so... right. Okay, yeah. So I could go here. I could advance things. There's a city over there, actually, which might be quite useful. I think I'm going to go that way. There's also a portal here, so we could theoretically strike relatively deep into enemy territory if we take this portal somewhere. And capturing more provinces is always going to be good because we'll be able to complete the quest just that much quicker. But it seems to me like the enemy is running around with some relatively low tier units now. And they used to be running around with some very high tier ones. Huge amounts of Dracul Riders, for example, and a lot of other things like that. So it's going to be pretty good. Ooh, blood from feeding increased by 25%. Might be doing a couple more of that. A little bit more of that, shall we say. Tome of Knowledge, Change of Plans, and I'm not entirely sure about this. We could do this, but it's basically pointless because it does save us the action points. That's the main thing. So I'm going to go for Craft instead. Tome of Knowledge. Let's claim it, and then we'll go over here. Claim that, and there's the city. Yeah, that's exactly what we want to get. So where does this portal go? Let's take a look. Ah, it goes all the way over there. That's actually pretty good. That is a fantastic portal for us to take, in my opinion. So what we're going to do is next turn we'll go to the city, and then we'll go over to the portal and we'll take that. I'm going to use Change of Plans right now. Okay, this is good. Nice. Okay, we gained Craft, we gained Veterancy. Ah, yeah, that's perfect. Very nice to see that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Inspire the Troops right now so I can head over here, capture this city, and then next turn we'll be able to move on from here as well. So let's just get a couple of upgrades. There we go. I should probably do more, shouldn't I? Yeah, let's just do some more. Why not? I mean, this is going to give +4 per year. That's pretty crazy. And we do have some more action points to spend as well. So we can go here, capture this. I could heal before I move on. Maybe it would be an idea. Let's heal a little bit. And let's see what's going on here. Okay, there's another mana. Not really useful for me at the moment. Yeah, nothing else really that I need to do. Okay, so unfortunately the enemy is going to be able to pretty much capture all of our home area here. But it seems like they're kind of wasting their time a little bit for the most part, which is good. That's very good. They seem to just be running around in their own territory quite often and not really knowing where they're going or what they're doing. Let's take Dominance now. Yeah, none of these really, I mean, this and this is basically a waste for me, in my opinion. I don't really like these two things. Even though they're good, it just doesn't really help me as much as, for example, Blood Rush might. Or, well, this obviously is really good as well. Reducing card play cost by 50% is kind of crazy. So yeah, anyway, let's continue on to the library. Might be an idea to take a look at some of the cards that are available here as well. Let's actually see what I can construct. Increase the amount of cards, increase all Lord's mana regeneration by 2. That doesn't basically help me that much. We might try to do Veterancy, but I don't think it's really necessary, is it? Probably not. Alright, so I'm going to feed here. That's another 30 blood. And we're also then going to be playing Forced Migration. And then we're going to move over to the portal. And we will actually take the portal. And now we're right here with Vlad, which is great. Because that will mean that I can then take this guy over into the blacksmith, get him another item of some kind, hopefully a really powerful one. And then we can move on and continue capturing provinces, which is exactly what we want to do. Because otherwise my other unit, if I hadn't taken that portal, would just literally be idle in that area and would not be very useful at all. This guy is really not knowing what to do. Look at that. He's just kind of wasting time running around his own territory still. Going to capture that. We'll also capture the blacksmith. What kind of items do I even have? I'm not sure, but I'm going to unlock teleportation. Okay, we need a weapon and another piece of jewelry. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure about this. I'm gonna unlock tier 2 weapons, and then we'll use this. Tier 2 weapons and armor. Oh, soul drain keyword. Oh, that is so cool. Oh, also the ethereal keyword is crazy good, but. Oh, magic protection. We don't have magic protection? Oh, we've got regeneration instead. Oh, and the enrage keyword. So we're playing very aggressively with this particular character. So I think we're going to need the ethereal keyword. We're going to take that. That's going to be very, very important for us, I think. All right, so let's go on to the village. We'll capture it, and then we'll do a little bit of upgrading there as well. village gains 2 per year. It's now autumn, so we probably want to get the town hall upgrade as well. And then we'll move on, I think. Basically, what I'm trying to do in this area is pretty much just consolidate that territory, make it so that it is completely secure, completely ours, and then move on to elsewhere in the map. Because if we take a look at the map, I can't actually look at it right now because it's currently Elena's turn, but once I have gained control back, I will show you the map, and I'll hopefully be able to show you what I'm trying to do. So anyway, as you can see right here, this is what I'm trying to do. I would like to move one of my armies around here, capture this, capture this, capture this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this, all the way up here to the left side. And then we'll take the other army all the way over to the right and just go all the way through there as well. So basically, I'm just trying to capture everything in the north area, and then we'll make our way down and go that way. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, although it is going to take a bit of time to do that, unfortunately, just because the enemy has apparently been very busy for some reason. Let's see what I can get here. What else do we need? We need a weapon, don't we? So this is basically perfect, isn't it? Look at that. Executioner keyword. I mean, really, let's buy that. There we go. Fully geared. Absolutely fully geared. Whoa, that's going to be dangerous. A very dangerous lord to fight. That is for sure. 122 damage. How much does Vlad have? He has 121, so you can kind of assume that, yeah, that guy's going to be very hard to kill. But it's going to be a bit of a glass cannon, I think. Bit of a glass cannon, because he doesn't have magic protection, and I believe his armor is relatively low. But he does have regeneration, which I suppose is pretty good, and I think he has Blood Drinker as well. I think he can gain Blood Drinker as he levels up, so that's hopefully going to help him. Yeah, we're going to lose a forest. Don't really mind about that. Losing the village might be kind of annoying, but I think that shouldn't be too bad. Okay. We'll take this. Revitalize is fantastic. Sacrifice and craft. We'll take that. I'm going to use sacrifice right away. And there's a wishing stone. Ooh. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Now, cross your fingers for +4 action points. +4 action points. Yeah, there we go. We got it. We got it. Fantastic. Okay, so that's really nice. Let's move over here. Take this, and there you go. We've now completed our quest. That gives us 200 experience. Well, actually, it gives us much less experience because technically we have the modifier that, you know, reduces the amount that we have from those rewards. And there we go. Let's just get all that done. Let's move on to the mana. We'll capture that as well. Ooh, hello. Wait a minute. I'm not going to be capturing anything by the looks of things because we're actually going to be doing a battle. Okay. Going to use veterancy here. I was waiting for the opportunity to use that. And we now have 172 combat strength, which is a likely victory. I'm going to auto-resolve this. We lost one archer, which is perfectly fine with me. Don't mind that so much. And we can also take both of those cards. Oh, hello. Right. Revitalize. Okay, so let's have a look. What do we have? We have 134. They have 137. I could technically retreat from here, but these guys will probably attack me. I would like to retreat if at all possible. I'm going to retreat back to the manor here. And we're going to continue taking things down here, but this might be a bit bad. Let's just say that. It might be a bit bad. Right. Okay, let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure they're going to attack because it's going to be a close battle and most of my units are injured. So I just kind of wish I had Bathe in Blood. If I had Bathe in Blood, it probably would have made much more sense. Are they going to... Yes? Yeah, okay, they're going to attack, right? They're going to attack. They're not! Why? Why did they not attack? This is going to give me the opportunity to do what I need to do to murder them. I don't know why they wouldn't. I really have no clue. Okay, let's use consume on this village, and then we'll move over here and capture the keep. Boom. All right. Yeah, that's kind of strange. Really not sure why they decided to do that. Okay, I'm just going to heal. There you go. I've healed. It's now 153 combat strength that we have. Do I want to attack them? Well, yes, obviously I want to attack them, but I think I'm going to leave that for the next episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.